This video will guide you through the contract review process. Contract review is an essential step to ensure that you understand and agree with the terms before signing any legal agreement and is a widely requested service by Contracts Council users. If you have received a contract and want to review it, then this video is for you. Before we start, just a brief disclaimer. The following information is provided for educational purposes and in no way constitutes legal advice. For legal advice, we encourage you to consult a licensed attorney. We will cover what is the contract review process, contract review checklist, and cost of lawyer for a contract review. We've also added a link below with information on lawyer pricing if you wanted to know the cost of hiring a lawyer. Now let's get started. What is the contract review process? The contract review process involves several steps to ensure a thorough understanding of the terms. Here's how it typically works. 1. Carefully read through the entire contract to get a general understanding of its terms and conditions and what it includes. This is a good way to familiarize yourself with it. 2. Once you know what type of contract it is and what it includes, research information on the important terms typically included in that type of contract. Note, different contract types will have different important terms. 3. Identify and highlight critical terms that you have researched so you know where they are and what they say. 4. For any terms that are unclear or ambiguous, or you simply do not understand the legal language, seek clarification from the other party or an outside advisor. 5. Research any relevant laws or regulations and ensure the contract complies. Note, this may take a bit of research. 6. Engage a lawyer to review the contract and provide legal advice. They will know what fair terms are and also help you protect your rights. 7. If necessary, negotiate with the other party to amend any unfavorable terms. And 8. Conduct a final review to ensure all agreed changes are included and the contract is ready for signing. Contract review checklist. Here's a checklist of key terms to guide you through the contract review process. Note, we'll assume you have a contract for services so you can understand what a checklist may look like. 1. Basic information. Verify the names and addresses of all parties involved and ensure the contract date is correct. 2. Scope of work. Clearly define the work or services to be performed. And check for specific deliverables and deadlines. 3. Payment terms. Review any payment amounts, due dates, and methods of payment. Also look for any penalties or fees. 4. Duration and termination. Understand the contract's duration and renewal terms. Review the termination clause and see if there is any notice period. 5. Confidentiality and non-disclosure. Ensure any confidentiality obligations are clearly outlined and review any terms related to the non-disclosure of sensitive information. 6. Liability and indemnification. Check for clauses that limit or exclude liability and understand the indemnification obligations of each party. 7. Dispute resolution. Review the procedures for resolving disputes. Check if arbitration or mediation is required before litigation. 8. Governing law. Note the governing law and jurisdictions specified in the contract. And 9. Amendments. Review the process for making amendments to the contract. In order to make your own checklist, you will need to identify the type of contract you have and research its key terms. Cost for lawyer contract review. Hiring a lawyer to review your contract can vary in cost. Here's what you can generally expect. Based on our data, the average cost for contract review ranges from $250 to $1,000. Legal fees can vary based on the following factors. Type of contract. More complex contracts, such as business agreements or leases, might cost more to review. For example, reviewing a commercial lease is roughly $750 on average, and reviewing an employment contract is $340 on average. This comes from Contracts Council's data. Lawyers' expertise. Lawyers with more experience or specialization in a particular field may charge higher fees. Geographic location. Legal fees can vary significantly depending on where the lawyer is located. For example, lawyers in major cities often charge more. Length and complexity of contract. Longer and more complex contracts require more time to review and therefore can be more expensive. Scope of review. Whether you need a comprehensive review or just a specific clause examined can affect the cost. Also, if you need the lawyer to create red lines, or just need an explanation. Understanding the contract review process and having a checklist can help ensure you cover all important aspects. If you need help from an experienced lawyer, feel free to search Contracts Counsel or visit contractscounsel.com and post a job to get quotes from lawyers to help you. Thanks for watching.